Hazard is a very important word and is used frequently in both formal and informal conversations. The word hazard as a noun is a source of danger. A hazard is a potential danger. It is something that could result in a loss of life or property. It is something that is a threat. The word hazard translates to the Hindi word jokhim ya khatra. Let's have a set of examples here. Polluted water sources are a hazard to wildlife, a danger to wildlife. Smoking is a serious health hazard. Smoking is a serious danger to health. Wet roads are a hazard to drivers, danger to drivers. This building in Chandni Chowk is so old that it may fall anytime. It is a hazard. It is a potential danger. A tank of petrol is a hazard because it could catch fire, it could explode. So, it's a danger, it's a risk, it's a hazard. So, a hazard is something that could potentially hurt people, cause damage to property. As a verb, the word hazard means to put something at risk. So, किसी चीज को खतरे में डालना, जोखिम में डालना is to hazard it. For example, don't hazard your reputation by supporting that crook. अपनी reputation को खतरे में ना डालो. In making the investment, he hazarded all his savings. So, he ended up putting all his savings at risk. Stock market is too risky to hazard money on, to risk money on. Hopefully we are getting the meaning here. So to hazard is to risk. The adjective form of the word hazard is the word hazardous. Let's watch a clipping here.
It's a very risky business. The work may be hazardous in the extreme, but the rewards are great.
Let us paraphrase the usage here. The work is hazardous in the extreme. Hazardous, khatarnak. Another usage. Skydiving is a hazardous sport. We also have a peculiar usage of the form to hazard a guess. It means to make a guess. Examples? If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it's the cooling system that failed. You won't be penalized for hazarding a guess. So be sure not to leave any questions unanswered. So, to hazard a guess is to make a guess. Another commonly used expression is the expression occupational hazard. An occupational hazard is a hazard experienced at workplace. Occupational hazards can cover many types of hazards. Chemical hazards, biological hazards, psychological hazards, physical hazards. Let's have some examples here. Burnout seems to be an occupational hazard for teachers. I would agree 100% to that. Threat to life is an occupational hazard of investigative journalism. Serious lung disease seems to be an occupational hazard of people working in mines. Occupational hazard, job से related health risk.
I'm a OP boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my seat, boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my